Both of us were in the same section in college, so we had a lot of interaction in classrooms also. And he has been a very active participant in every event, whether it is cultural event or in academics in the classroom. I think one of the most interesting events that we were jointly involved in, even on the campus, myself and Shantanu along with a few others, where we pioneered in bringing Society for Promotion of Indian Classical Music and Culture amongst youth, SPIMACE, which was in its initial phases during those days, into Ahmedabad.
Shantanu, the other thing is that for a lot of people watching your success, they're probably wondering, wow, he's done it all at such a young age. He went IPO, it was such a success, his business is a success. Give me your retirement plan.
My retirement plan is to, we're building schools.
Yeah.
Is to build one in the Nilgiri Hills, which is on 200 acres land, have a nice little cottage right at the end of the corner, and every morning go out and work with the young kids.
And sell stake as well, because you have the leeway too, right? 56% promoter stake.
Yeah, but 95% of my wealth is invested in Educomp, and that's a telling comment as to what I think is the best investment.
Yeah.
Is Educomp.
But you would never look at that. If someone came and made a fantastic offer to you and said, I love your education model, I want to buy it, what would you say?
No, why not?
Yeah?
End of the day, it's about creating shareholder value. So I'm just one of the largest shareholders of the company. But if an offer came along that offered huge value to our shareholders, certainly we would look at it. But we would also look at the fact that will the new owners be able to create sustained value over a period of time.
And you believe at this point you probably have the best opportunity to do that aside from one.
We have a fantastic management team. I think the success of Educomp is not about me, it's not about a personality. It's about the
Yeah, you feel strongly about that, right?
Yeah.
You don't like entrepreneurs being big in the business.
It's always the business that has to center stage. So if you look at Educomp, we follow a very interesting model in which there's no one entrepreneur. So you're talking to me, but in effect Educomp is a story that's built by about 20 very high quality entrepreneurs that are internal to Educomp.
If you could spend all that money that you have right now in Educomp, where would you spend it, Shantanu? We're sitting in the middle of a football field. Would you want to buy a soccer outfit or something? What would you do with the money?
My take about wealth is that it's really difficult to actually consume it. The more you consume it, the more you destroy yourself.
What excites you about getting into a brick and mortar plan? Because you've been so driven by the whole e-learning initiative. That's really been what Educomp is about.
So partly ambition and partly vision. So I was talking to you earlier about the huge capacity gap that exists in India.
Yeah.
And you see that every day, how much stress parents have to do to get their kids into school. So we said, somebody has to do it. And let us be the pioneers. Let us set up the next capacity for a million students in India. And it's also partly ambition, because we know that running schools is such a great business that it's very difficult to go wrong.
But where will you price it, Shantanu? Will you price
for
it
the middle class?
For the middle
class? For the middle class, because Educomp is really doing it for the middle class citizens of India who aspire for high quality education. They don't get it.
But you think you'll be able to manage that, get them high quality education and high quality teachers against a lower scale of fees?
That's challenge, and the response to the challenge is to have the cutting edge intellectual property, the pedagogical models that allow you to do that.
That's great. Okay, Shantanu, we're going to play a game called Rapid Fire with no coffee hamper, no prize, no car, no extra school, nothing. But you have to get the answer. So give me the right answer.
Sure.
Your favorite subject as a kid?
Math.
Really?
Yeah, somebody has to multiply the dollars.
Your favorite thing about being a listed company?
I think it's the visibility that you get. The opportunity to be on shows like these.
Your most hated thing about being a listed company? You can't say being on this show, Shantanu.
Being under a microscope all the time. Taking calls from investors from across the world, from different time zones. So it's like 2 a.m. in the night for me, but it's like 10 in the morning for someone in the world.
You get that?
I do get that, yes.
When people ask you for a guidance target, what do you say?
Look at the big picture.
Okay, if you hadn't launched Educomp, what would you have done?
A professor?
Really?
Or a philosopher, I guess.
Of math?
I love being a teacher. I love teaching.
Your biggest nightmare as an entrepreneur of e-learning?
Oh, India will stop having more kids.
Okay, I'm going to read out a couple of songs and titles and terms. Tell me what comes to your head first. We don't need no education.
Certainly, we need learning.
Money hai to honey hai.
No comment.
Come on, Antanu, be a sport. Okay, each one teach one.
Each one teach many.
I like that. What about the best things in life are free?
If it's education, it should be free. That's the way society should make it happen.
Shantanu, it's been a pleasure profiling you as a wealth creator, and I think it's fantastic the way you feel about education. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
being
Mithal.
on
It's a
our
pleasure.
show. The piece of advice you would give a young entrepreneur who wants to become a wealth creator?
Have confidence in yourself, because India has the potential of creating millions of wealth creators.